And welcome everyone to Wednesday class. How's everyone doing today? I'm doing well. Looking forward to the strength workout. As I stated in the description of this live class, today's strength class is going to be, we're going to take an exercise for 3 sets. Each set will increase by 10 seconds in duration. So 30, 40, and 50. So kind of an endurance aspect today with our exercises. That's what I was looking for. So Suzanne, Kim, saw you in the chat. If you're here as well, let me know. I always like to know who's here. Melanie, welcome back. So without further ado, yoga mat, dumbbells, if you didn't see that from the title screen or the description. So have, a variety of dumbbells, whatever you have to use for the different exercises. So now, without further ado, let's get started into our warm-up by just simply jogging in place. Let's go. So just starting to get the body warmed up, get that blood flowing. And I do have the supervisor here. I still think, I've always thought of this, I've seen it in other random live streams from people on Twitch and YouTube and whatnot. Sometimes they have a cat cam. So they'll put up an extra, like a webcam or something and just aim it in the spot that their pets usually hang out in. I've been thinking of doing that. Might be too much of a distraction though, but I always thought that would be kind of fun. All right, make sure you have some space, east to west. We're gonna start shuffling side to side. So when you're ready here, go ahead and take off. And just those few steps, just moving yourself side to side. I'm sure there's a few of you out there who would actually kind of enjoy the cat cam, just based on some comments, like Susie and her dog participating. You guys seem to like that too, but I don't know, maybe I'll surprise you one day. All right, we're gonna come back to kind of our middle, our normal spot and just start doing our side steps. So when you're ready here, just that side step. And once you got that rhythm, go ahead and pick the heels up to the glutes, hamstrings. So kind of a side step, butt kick, if you will. So keep the legs going. We'll get that vertical arm going, that little side bend. Awesome, then go ahead, drop the heels, just that normal side step, just twisting side to side. Awesome. A little bit of balance here, stretching out those hamstrings. So go ahead, slow it down. We're gonna do a TRDL. So alternating legs, feel that hamstring stretch, then stand up, and then do the other side. So also involve that glute muscle to raise you up, just for that glute activation as well. Hi, pal. All right, just a couple more here on each side. My hamstrings are feeling pretty good, pretty loose. And we will go ahead, arm, back of the shoulders here. Just one arm across, that good pull for about a second, and switch, pull the other arm across. So, as I said, with each exercise, it'll increase in duration of time, by 10 seconds, 30, 40, and then 50. I will also, with kind of each progression, also give a little variation to the exercise. So we're not just doing, let's say, a standard push-up for 3 sets. We'll get some variety. And then maybe encourage some other muscle groups to be involved. One last one here, squat knee to elbow. And this will conclude our warm-up. So our first exercise here will be a squat and a shoulder press, that thruster, if you will. So once you're feeling pretty good, go ahead and pause there. If you need to do any other stretches that you would like to do, go ahead and do so right now. So first exercise with weights is a thruster. That's that squat and that press, like so. So we'll always start with the basic exercise, and then as we do set 2, set 3, we'll throw some variations in, but feel free. Go back to our basic exercise if you just want to stay there for the 40 or 50 seconds. So, as you guys know, those 7 seconds are for me. I'm gonna get the timer started, and we're gonna get rolling. All right, first exercise, everyone, in our strength class. Thruster, dumbbells ready. And again, squat and press. So sinking those hips back and down, keeping those feet flat on the floor. And as you push through the ground, pushing through the middle, the back part of your foot. Two, one, awesome. So a little 15-second rest here. We're gonna really let the muscles for this strength workout recharge. No matter if you're using lightweight or heavyweight, I wanna give us that 15 seconds here. So 40 seconds of work here next. With this one, it'll be alternating the press up. So squat and then press with one arm. So keeping that core engaged, really trying to make sure that we keep our head, our spine in that vertical position, even on that press. Getting that bicep next to that ear, full press. Excellent. There it is. That little rest here again. Now with this one here, we're going to do 2 presses. It's gonna be kind of different, kind of unusual, might feel weird. Feel free to do the original exercise. So on the squat, we're gonna press and as we come up. So as you come down and then standing up. Down press and an up press. So take it piece by piece here. One pushes you down into that squat, and just a freestanding press. Nice job. That's it, 13 more seconds. Last home stretch here with the thruster. 2, 1, awesome. 20 seconds of rest here. Find yourself on the floor, maybe with some dumbbells close. We're gonna do some glute bridges next. So laying flat on your back, heels dug into the floor here, and dumbbells can be on your hip bone. Standard glute bridges, just up and down, like so, with that added resistance, with the dumbbells on your hips. Making sure we really get that good glute squeeze, pushing the hips up to the ceiling, and still keeping the glutes engaged as you descend. It's not a complete relaxation during the descent. And there's the beat. Go ahead and relax, stay put here. Next one, a glute bridge hold. So for the next 40 seconds, you're going to lift those glutes up and hold them nice and tight, hips elevated for the entire time. And here we go, raising the glutes up, stabilize through the core. being tuned with your positioning, that proprioception. Are you starting to get fatigued dropping those hips? I bet not. A lot of you guys are very strong out there, but check yourself. Good form, pushing and keeping those glutes tight. Hip bone to the ceiling. And 3, 2, 1, relax. Okay, last one here, our glute bridge march. So with this one, hips are elevated the whole time, 50 seconds, but just one foot releases off the ground at a time. And let's get those hips up. We're marching. So this might be a little tougher for that balance and stability if you're holding those dumbbells on your hips. Feel free to release those, get those hands on the ground for more stability. And again, checking those hips every so often, making sure that they are at their highest peak. It helps to push your heel through the floor as you raise that other leg up. Nice. How many of you guys are getting that good glute burn right now? Mine are starting to fatigue a little bit. I'm feeling that tightness. Here we go, home stretch. 6 more seconds. And time, awesome. All right, staying on the floor here, we're gonna do a chest press. So we'll start with our standard, just floor press, chest press. Feel free to do push-ups if you'd like. And we're gonna also throw in some chest flies into this one as well. So on our backs here, dumbbells up to the ceiling. We're just starting with our standard presses. Like I said, you could very well do push-ups here for these first 30 seconds. The next 2 exercises will be different. I don't think you can really do a push-up variation similar to what our alternatives will be. That's it, good squeezes. 2, 1, awesome. All right, next one will be a fly. So this one, dumbbells are up, palms facing each other. We're coming out to the side, soft elbow joint, and then squeezing as we come back in together. Let's do it. 40 seconds of chest flies. Now, how's that lower back? Do you feel like you are overarched? There's like space between your back and the floor? If so, try to curl that hip bone. Pull it in and up towards your rib cage. Press that lower back into the floor. Excellent. All right, last one here. Going back to a regular floor press, we're gonna add in some knees. So, nice and flat here. As we come in, we'll bring our one knee in, and as we push, we'll push out. We'll just alternate legs like so. So feel free to place the heels onto the floor, or if you're feeling up to it, lift the legs up as you do one at a time. A nice little core, lower ab, hip flexor addition to this chest press. Nice smooth motion here. Kind of arm and leg finishing at the same time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Nice work. All right, one more on the floor. No dumbbells for this one. Our dead bugs. Nice core exercise. You guys know I love this exercise. It just really gives the most bang for your buck for a core exercise. So for our first 30 seconds, just our standard one arm, one leg, dead bug. If you were free, then you're coming home with me. And I know Again, core nice and tight. You can feel that rib cage pulling through your spine, shortening that gap through the stomach. So, a little rest here. I think I need a thicker mat. All right, with this one, instead of opposite arm, opposite leg, we are gonna do the same side. Completely different. I don't think I've ever done this within one of my classes. I had to think about it myself for the first one. So again, arm and leg move at the same speed. Woo. Last 10 seconds here. Awesome. All right, one more dead bug variation here with this one. Both arms, both legs, if you'd like. Again, feel free during these 50 seconds, do the original one, or opposite arm, opposite leg, opposite. But we're right here with fully extended, and then coming back in together like so. I know at some point I will have to switch. This one is very challenging. Nice job. Keep it going, everyone. Ooh. Four, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. All right, let's get back on our feet. Maybe something a little heavier for your dumbbells. We're doing a stiff-legged deadlift. So dumbbells slide right down the leg. Back is flat. We're right here. Squeezing the glutes to raise us up. Here we go. Nice work. That good, smooth, consistent motion. A lot of you have done my tempo classes before. Tempo is good. That additional time under tension makes those muscles work that much longer versus the typical 2 second down, 2 second up. So take your time and allow that muscle to work through that range of motion. Next one, alternating one leg to the other leg. So just our single leg deadlift here, just switching each side. Engaging that glute now. Using those muscles surrounding the pelvis to raise the body up. Awesome. 2, 1. Excellent. Next one here is going to be a staggered stance pulse. So one foot slightly back, and we're down in that position here, using those glutes and just kind of pulsing. At 25. At 25, we're going to switch. So with this one, you need to feel, so for me, I'm on my left leg is forward. You got to feel that left glute engaging to raise you up for that little short pulse. Five more seconds, and try to switch your feet quick. All the way up, switch the feet, and then back down, and pulse. Again, feel that glute squeeze to raise you back up slightly. Try to keep that back as flat as you can, hips kind of turned out. Awesome, good work. Maybe something lighter next, triceps. We're gonna do a tricep kickback and some various shoulder extension exercises with this one as well. But first one, at its simplest, elbows in at our sides. We're just kicking back and squeezing. Let's go. So find that comfortable bent over position. And again, the big thing here is feeling that squeeze as you extend. Awesome work. Keep up the pace, and again, it's all coming from that back of the arm. So concentrate on that squeeze. So with this next one, a shoulder extension that's going to target the tricep to stabilize the arm in this position. So we're just here. We're gonna hold for as long as we can. So if you need to at any point here, feel free to release. You can switch your hand positions or just get right back into it. So what we're doing here, like I said before, this extended position like so, your tricep has to engage to stabilize the arm in this extended position. Versus this is that rested position for the arm muscles. Back here, tricep should be on fire. And release. Go ahead and stand up for these 15 seconds. Next one here, just alternating. But in this alternating one, we're gonna hold that opposite arm back. So you'll see my right arm is gonna be extended and my left arm is kicking back. So at that 25, try to get a better position. Here we go. So I got our second exercise with my right arm and my left arm is doing the kickback. We'll switch here in 10 seconds. Woo! And 3, 2, 1, and switch. So again, other arm is extended. And again, I think this is the better vantage point. You can see what my left arm is doing and what my right arm is doing. Woo! Triceps. Rest. All right, on the floor for some planks. We're gonna start just with that standard hand plank. So getting ready here, and we're holding ourselves up, plank on our hands. So I want you to start here for these 30 seconds. If you absolutely need to, go ahead, go down on your forearms. But I will say that our second exercise will be on our forearms. Two, one, and release. So like I said, this next one here, for a 40-second duration, will be on our forearms. All right, and 3, 2, 1, forearm plank. Let's go. So again, keeping the glutes somewhat engaged to help hold the rib cage and the pelvis together to get that good optimal abdominal contraction. Mama loves you too, she thinks I made the right selection. Now all that's left to do is just for me to pop the question. Oh, I think that I found myself 10 more seconds. Woo. She is always right there when I need her. Oh, I think that I found myself a cheerleader. Awesome. All right, with this one, hands or forearms, up to you. But we're gonna add in some foot movement here, whether it's a tap out to the side or just simply kind of a march of your foot. So either just a tap together, or just that march, getting the glutes and hamstrings involved. That's it. Last few seconds here. Home stretch, as I usually say. Ooh, shoulders. 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. All right, on our feet here. Moving into a sumo squat. I'm gonna try to do the best I can with this one. So 1 dumbbell or 2 with the dumbbells in between the legs, nice and wide here. We're gonna start with the basic sumo squat. Just down, let's go. Nice work. Awesome time. All right, with this one, we're gonna alternate the arms halfway through. One arm is down and one arm is up. Still that same stance. And here we go. So we'll start here at that 20 mark on that timer. Then we'll switch with that other arm down towards the floor. And switch, and keep those squats going. 10 more seconds. You got this, keep it going. Awesome, all right, with this next one, we're still in that wide position, but we're slightly staggered. Something really different. Dumbbells underneath the hips, or down and up. And you'll notice my back foot will kind of come up on the toes. Just that proper body mechanics. So you can see my foot position here. I know it's kind of hard to see my right foot, the one closest to the bottom of your screen. But we still sink back through the hips, but that back leg, the heel will be up off the ground. And switch at that 25. This might be the best representation. So staggered stance, sumo squat. And time. Well done, everyone. All right, our back rows. Pardon me, sorry. Back rows. So just starting with that standard palms facing our legs. Bent over position. Let's go. Nice, again. Back rows, hands like hooks on the dumbbells, pulling those shoulder blades together as the elbows come up to the corner of the ceiling and wall. And 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. All right, staying upright here, just give the back a little opportunity to rest. Upright rows, hitting a different part of that trap muscle here. So palms are facing the body and elbows lead as we raise the dumbbells to our chin. So feeling those top of the shoulders here, engaging as you pull the dumbbells up to that collarbone. Nice job. Last 20 seconds here. Then we're gonna go back to that bent over position. And there's time. So back to that bent over position. We're gonna do that one arm hold while the other arm rows. So let's get started first, and then I'll have you turn your hand. So bent over position, one arm stays locked in, and then as you start your first couple rows, turn that palm forward. You got that under grip on that dumbbell as you pull in for that row. Again, both shoulder blades locked in to the spine. At that 25, we're gonna switch. And switch if you haven't already. Nice job, that's good. Squeeze that shoulder blade. Two, one, awesome. Find yourself down on the floor. We've got cherry pickers. So our first one here, both legs up, both hands reach up to those shoelaces. So we're right here, reaching those shoulder blades up off the floor, trying to reach our toes or our shoelaces. More seconds. So, all right. Pardon me. Throat seems dry. Alternating this time. So both legs will still be up in that elevated position. Right arm to left ankle, left to right. Here we go. Reaching up and across, getting as high as you can. Halfway here. Nice work, nice work. Keep it going. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All the way back down. With this next one here, our full motion cherry picker. So it'll be right arm to left leg, meeting up in the middle, coming back down. And let's do the same side for 25 seconds straight. And stick with that same side. And once you see that 25 on the timer, we'll switch to that other side. Five more here. And switch right into that next side. Let's go all the way to the end. 2, 1. Awesome. All right. Next one, back on our feet, bicep curl. We're gonna do a lot of variety here. So having those dumbbells ready. So starting off with just our basic double arm bicep curl. Keep it going. Elbows pinched at your sides. Getting that good lever action through the elbow. 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. All right, next one here. We're gonna go with a hammer curl variety. So palms will be facing each other as we do our curl. And let's go. bet you guys can probably guess what the third exercise will be. One of my favorite bicep curls. And keep it going. 3, 2, 1. All right, maybe you guessed it. You don't need to type it in chat. The Zotman curl. Or if you said the one that is a curl and a reverse curl, that is right as well. 5 more seconds, we're gonna do that Zotman curl. So again, it's that regular curl up, turn the wrists at the top, reverse curl as you come back down. And during that reverse curl, slow it down a little bit more than you do on the way up. Again, kind of going back to that, that concept of time under tension for the muscle. Nice work, keeping those elbows tight to the body. Again, the movement comes from those biceps, from that elbow joint. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. All right, staying on our feet here, we're gonna go into some lunges. So for these first 30 seconds, we're gonna alternate side to side for a lateral lunge. So dumbbells ready, just at your sides. As you step out, they'll straddle between your legs, or between your legs. Sinking those hips back and down behind you, just like our squats, trying to keep the weight distributed between the middle to back portion of our foot. Awesome. All right, curtsy or a drop knee lunge. So we're dropping, curtsy to the other side. Here we go, 40 seconds of curtsies or drop knee lunges. Another good one for that side of the glute. Ooh. Nice job here. Home stretch with this one, 10 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. All right, last lunge variety here. Just a standard reverse lunge. In 3, 2, 1. Getting that good drop step back. That way that front shin stays vertical or slightly angled forward. That's it, keep it going. We're at that halfway point here. Last 10 seconds here. Let's go to the end. And time. Beautiful. All right, on the floor here after this rest for some more tricep work. And starting with our typical skull crusher. So this one we'll start by doing alternating arms. So just one arm and extend, one arm extend. Excellent, again, that good pace. Control it as you come down and feel that squeeze as you extend that arm straight over top of your body. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. All right. So next one here, a little different. Both arms are straight. We're gonna come over our head and pull back over our body. So this one does target a little different muscle group than specifically our triceps, like the skull crushers do. But to throw in just another variation and another muscle group to work on through the lats and into the rib cage muscles underneath your armpit. So keeping the hips tucked up to the rib cage, back, lower back, flat on the floor. Excellent. All right. Last but not least here, we are going to do that double arm skull crusher. Just our typical skull crusher here. So one dumbbell or both, mush together, and elbows stay up to the ceiling as we drop the dumbbells down to our head. You choose to stay. Hope that you fall in love and it hurts so bad. Job that full extension, squeeze those triceps at the top before going into that next repetition. Let's go. Nice job, home stretch here. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. All right. Up on our feet here. So we're gonna do a squat, our goblet squats here. So we'll start with one dumbbell up here, kind of at our chest, collarbone. And we'll throw in other dumbbells as well as we keep going. So just our basic squat. Nice job. That concentrated movement here through the hamstrings, the quads, the glutes. Making sure we go through that full push through the ground, coming all the way up. Squeeze the glutes at the top. Excellent. All right, grab both dumbbells here. You can either hold them at your sides or maybe up at your shoulders. Just like we did with our sumo squat, we're gonna go into a staggered stance. So like so, still about shoulder to hip width apart. And again, that front foot stays flat on the ground. That back leg kind of stays up on the toe for that good squat and joint mechanical effort. And we'll switch sides. Here we go. So make sure you switch your feet for these last 20 on this side. And 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, for these last 50 seconds here, we're gonna alternate our arms. So for the first 25, on one side, one on the shoulder, one down at your side, or in between your legs, whatever's most comfortable, or just down and up. And again, the stance. This is different than our sumo squat. With this stance, our feet should be about shoulder width apart, or no more than hip. So as you see that 25, roll onto the timer. Go ahead and switch to that other side. Here we go. Excellent. That good low position. Go as low as you can. Finish strong here. I just noticed this is the last exercise. Three, 2, 1. Awesome. Great job, everyone. You're welcome, Melanie. Thanks for joining. Gosh, we're right on top of the hour, too. If you need to leave, go ahead. Thanks for joining. I'll see you in the next one. But if you'd like to stick around here, do some stretches with me, we'll start on the floor here for our hip flexor stretch. So coming down into that half kneeling position, we'll squeeze the glutes and tip that bowl of water behind us, your hip bone, and we'll stretch that hip flexor here. So a lot of the workouts that we have done, you and me, have been a little higher intensity. So great one today to reduce that intensity and to work on some other things, still getting good calorie burn, good, I guess, exercises for the muscles, in that sense of kind of muscle growth, toning, if you want to use that word. But just that decreased intensity. You're welcome, Kim. We'll do the other side. So again, squeeze the glutes, rotate the hips. For your body to adapt. Awesome, thanks, Rose. For adaptation to be created, and for that adaptation to continue progressing, there has to be that variation of intensity. A lot of people think that it's just go, go, go all the time, where you need to burn, let's say, 1,000 calories every workout. That'll only work to a certain extent, and then your brain, your just that neuromuscular system, the endocrine system, every part of that physiology that allows for your metabolism, basically, it'll start kind of pausing and saying, oh, hold up here, like, I don't like that we're doing this, so it'll start hanging on to those calories, protecting itself. So giving that opportunity to do some hard work, to then on other weeks or other days kind of slow it down, but still do some valuable stuff for the body, really helps with that progression towards your goals, towards muscle definition, for weight loss, whatever it might be. Oh, very well. Yeah, Krista, thanks for joining. I'm glad you jumped in, no matter your schedule. So enjoy the workout, or if you're just seeing this now, I hope you enjoyed the workout. So again, everyone, thanks for joining today. Make sure you get some good calories in, get some good water. Make sure you stretch as well. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next one. Take care.